Okay, hi. Welcome to Tarot by Naveen. It's great to have you here. I hope the reading is beneficial for you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and also consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth and development of the channel. Okay, let's get into your reading. Okay, Cancer, hi. Welcome to Tarot by Naveen. We are getting into your forensic analysis. So this is a new segment I've been introducing. If you like it, if you find it beneficial to you, please leave a comment and let me know. Also, Cancer, I am working on developing a bank of readings in my Patreon page. So if you want to see early readings by becoming a Patreon member, that's the place to do so. Please remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really does help the growth and development of the channel. And please consider becoming a Patreon member. That's just a definite great way to help support the growth and development of the channel. So with your forensic reading, it's not going to cover, it's not going to be like the general reading, whereby the general reading covers everything. The forensic is more so your internal energies for Cancer at the time frame of the reading. So it's your internal machinations. So it's not really focusing necessarily on external energies like business, family, or friends, or whatever, or love, or something like that. It's really going to focus on like what the universe believes that you need to be aware of right now within yourself. So that could be your state of mind. It could be your physical well-being. It could be highlighting your strengths, highlighting where you need to work on a weakness. It could be revealing something from your subconscious. It could be any of these things. There may be branching effects here and there to the external energies, but this is really focusing on internal energies. Okay, so the next part of this forensic is that this is your reading part right over here. We're going to get your Kipper, we're going to get your literary oracle and your angel oracle card, but also right here, this is going to be a key card where it's like the general aspect and energy for everything. I will give you a bit of an intuitive insight, but moreover, we're going to get the original understanding from this book here, so we'll learn together. Okay, so let's get into your forensic reading, Cancer. Let's see what's happening here. And we have, okay, Judgment. So Cancer, you are definitely leaving an old life behind is what's coming through. What's kind of daunting is that some of you are a little bit unsure, or maybe scared, or maybe feel kind of adrift in certain respects at this time, as you have the Judgment card, as you're going through this higher state of being, this higher elevation, this renewal into a whole new paradigm, a whole new shift of your reality, a new lifestyle, a new social acumen, a new way to live in certain aspects of the new you, the new development of figuring out and understanding who you are. Some of you feel kind of adrift or in between two worlds, your old life and going into this new life. Some of you, maybe you're moving, maybe you're relocating, maybe you're taking the change from from being a student in university and now stepping into the working world. Maybe you graduated and now it's the next phase of things. That it could be any of those things and more, but you'll know where it resonates with you. But the Judgment energy is coming through to let you know it's bringing new life to your circumstance. Okay, and internally, even though you may feel a bit of growing pains, even in certain cases maybe apprehension of some sort, the universe is telling me to let you know, just be yourself. That is all that is required, because this new change, this shift, it's going to be gradual. It's not going to be necessarily a forced thing. It's going to be something that you're going to be becoming accustomed to. You're going to become aware. You're going to slowly but surely blink, and you won't even realize when the transition was totally complete. into this new phase of being, and you'll be more comfortable, you'll be more satisfied, you'll be more aware, you'll be stronger for it. And an example came through was, sometimes when you might be a little bit sick or something, maybe with a cough or something like that, and you take your medication, and you know the medication is doing its thing, just that the universe has been working on you and your life and internal and your mindset. And before you even know it, like maybe in the middle of a day, you realize, oh my gosh, I don't have that cough anymore, or I don't have that fever anymore, or something like that, because you were in one state, and that transition moved into your health so seamlessly. You weren't even aware when it happened, but you will become aware. So that's what's happening here. What you need to do is continue just living and moving in the direction that's developing for your life right now. And even if it feels a bit uncomfortable, it's going to become comfortable. It's going to be part of you. It's going to be a connection, a resonance of sorts. Okay? And when that happens, you might not even be aware of it in the moment. Okay? But once you are aware of it, you'll be so glad this change has come. Okay? So yes, change can sometimes be scary. Transformation can sometimes be scary. It can even be challenging in certain respects. But when the dust settles, and when you rise up into this new you, it's going to be comfortable and it's going to be rewarding. Okay? It's the next phase of things, Cancer. Let's see what your next card has to say. And we have, see, Five of Wands. Wow. Like I said, and this is literally partly what I said. Five of Wands is fighting basically to rise to the challenge. There's other people, other positions perhaps, or other understandings that have been trying to get to where you want to be, or even in yourself. There are certain parts of you that have just been fighting. No, don't do this, or do it this way, or yourself of multiple minds of sorts. Okay, but ultimately, that inner knowing, that can do it attitude, that belief that yes, this can happen. I should go with it. I deserve it. I am capable of achieving and flourishing in it. That type of mentality will rise to the surface, and it will like counteract all of these almost physical jarrings of the fight that kind of like makes you question and makes you kind of shaky sometimes. As well as this can also be, like I said, more so in your transition of things. This could be in the work environment. This could be in a new living environment. Other people may be going towards an apartment. They may be going towards an investment, and they may be going towards that very much a career where and you're the one chosen, and it further changes your life. Okay, it's saying keep the fight because you will overcome. Okay. That's what the Five of Wands is. You're going to be chosen. You're the one moving forward in this. Let's see what your latter card has to say. See the Emperor. Like I told you, this change with the Judgment card is so transformative. And there's some growing pains, but ultimately you're going to be in your power, the Emperor. You're going to have command of your world, taking charge of your life. You're going to be comfortable. Okay? You're going to have your resources. You're going to know who you are. Okay, you're going to have a new identity of sorts. Well, I know I'm not saying like a whole new identity per se like that. I'm not saying like a mind, like it's a mindset. It's an elevated way of thinking. It's a higher consciousness of sorts. Okay, you're going to be very pleased and very empowered by this. Okay, so this is where you're headed. This is what's happening in your world right now. So the forensic analysis is really just saying, yes, Cancer, you are going through a change. It could be all of these. It could be in your physical world. It could be in your physical self. It could be in your mindset towards things. And yes, there are growing pains, but you will come out incredibly empowered and victorious. Let's see what your Kipper card has to say. Yeah, look at that. Sorry. House. This is you. Like I said, some of you are moving into a new location. House. This is also elevated thinking of borders in your life is what I'm hearing. Okay, so maybe some of you perhaps didn't, you've garnered new courage, new sense of being, new sense of worth, whatever the situation is here, and you've established more understanding about yourself, what you deserve, how you want to be treated, how you want to go through life, who you want to involve yourself with, and who you don't want to involve yourself with. You will have a developing level of comfortability is what I'm hearing in the lifestyle that you choose, and it's going to be secure. Not everybody's going to be able to approach you like that. Okay, you are elevating to a higher standard, and you're going to entreat others to complement that energy. This is absolutely incredible. You're going to a very strong state of security and growth in your life, and stability is what's coming through. So let's see what your literary oracle has to say. Wow. Enlightenment. My goodness. And I shuffled these cards too. Because I had another sign with similar enlightenment. Let us see what enlightenment has to say. That's number 37. Number 37. Here we go. Enlightenment. Self-realization, acceptance, peace. Your guidance is, enlightenment is often simply the skill of seeing the world as it is. Upon waking in the morning, we do not look upon our breakfast table and get angry that the table is not a dog. In this way, we are enlightened. Our call to enlightenment is a call to finding the beauty in the way the world is, not in how we wish it to be. Your affirmation is, there is a great peace in the word is. This world is. Creation is. I accept the mystery of my place in creation and in the singular joy inherited in each moment. And I'll let you read this story at your own leisure. Excellent. And that is really, really nice. I hope it's coming. It's like it's coming into peace, into this new like transformation of your life. Let's see what your angel oracle has to say. And we have, if you believe. Oh my, most certainly, especially when we're talking about that kind of struggle that you're currently processing. This is happening. You can believe it. It may seem like a dream of this translation of things, but it is real. Okay? So if you believe, you will strengthen this entirety, the flow of things. Okay? So keep believing that it is happening for your best and greatest and highest good. So let's see what your key card has to say. And we have, wow, the Seven of Wands. Wow, you're really going through something here, Cancer. Because like the Seven of Wands, you may have differing opinions coming around you, different people's opinions or whatever have you. You may have one or two, maybe even three individuals who are definitely at your side in your court. They're giving you support and encouragement on the best way to go, and which kind of hits a chord in you in the direction where you believe you should go, where you feel most comfortable, where you feel most driven. You can take advisement and consideration of the other people who may not necessarily be on board, but you have to do what's best for you. You have to do what is succinct to your heart, to your being. Okay, you are the one living your life. They aren't living your life. Okay, so let's see what Seven of Wands has to say in the tarot book. So let's see what Seven of Wands has to say. Okay, this is Eight of Wands. So Seven of Wands should be around here somewhere. Okay, here we go. Seven of Wands. Okay, Seven of Wands. Here we are. Purpose and value are two attributes of the number seven, both of which are depicted on this card. The Seven of Wands depicts a brave man with a wand fighting six other wands that rise to attack him. It symbolizes competition and conflict that appears overwhelming at first. However, the man stays focused on his mission or purpose and triumphs. The card indicates that a successful career change is likely. However, strength and determination are required to achieve success. It is also possible that stiff competition will be confronted in business, but perseverance and courage will triumph in the end. This card represents knowledge and incorporates skills. It can represent an excellent teacher, trainer, lecturing, or writing. Very good. So how about let's read the upright. When success is flowing by stiff competition, it is time to show perseverance and courage to overcome any opposition and difficulties. Success is assured if you persevere or if you believe. Okay? Remember what I told you. So, Cancer, this has been your forensic analysis. I really do hope it was beneficial for you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and please consider becoming a Patreon member. And I wish you the best. Bye. Okay, so that has been your reading. I really hope it was beneficial, uplifting, and will be able to help you in your day-to-day. Thank you for being here, and I wish you all the best. Bye.